in the building.
Street executives.
Georgia Muscle Rock.
DJ. Technique.
Hey, what's happening, everybody? Of course, it's your host, Young Brink, and you're tuning in to the #1 music and entertainment TV show in Memphis and the Mid-South. Talking about BrinkTV. Now, don't adjust your TV set, man. We trying to keep it street on this one. With that being said, we got the homie Lebo Soprano. What's happening with you, man?
Lebo.
You better know it, better know it. First thing I gotta say, man, thanks for coming on the show. It means a lot to us here at BrinkTV, you know. So let's go ahead and get into this interview, because today you actually dropped the mixtape, man.
Right.
Go ahead and tell the people what it's called and where they can download it, man.
Sign to the plug, man. My new mixtape, my latest project is on Spin Real of my mixtape. Make sure y'all go get that number bangers, number flying, man, all the way through.
Believe that, believe that. So let's go ahead and talk about this project, man, because you got production from a lot of the top producers in Memphis. We're talking about Wise Tracks, we're talking about D-Mac 2 Bang, a whole lot of people. Just tell them a few of the names that's on there.
Like you said, Young Swag, D-Mac, TK. Who else I got on that thing? Flurfield, who did Rihanna for Yo Got It. Who else? That's about it. That's probably about it.
You got any features on there, or you want to keep it solely Lebo?
Yeah, it's mostly Lebo, man. I don't really got no features. I got Interstate Day, which is my artist, you know what I'm saying? On my label, Money First Records. You can see the shirt. Shop with me, by the way, man. LeboSoprano.bigcartel.com. I got these and some more merchandise on there. Make sure y'all go support, you know what I'm saying?
Believe that, believe that. Now let's go ahead and get into you as an artist. You know, how long you been doing music, man?
Man, I've been doing music for a long time, man. I probably recorded my first song when I was about 12, 13 years old, like 99, 2000. I wrote my first rap when I was like in the kindergarten.
Okay. Yeah, so we talking about first rap in kindergarten. What school you was at around that time, man?
I was going to Snowden at that time. Y'all familiar with Snowden Elementary?
Yeah,
I went to Snowden.
Now, we was talking earlier, and you told me, you know, your homeboys, they was a few years older than you, but they was already rapping.
Right.
You wanted to join, you know, be a part of that
that's
group.
how I started rapping, man. I came home from school.
Yeah.
We used to have to ride the bus home or walk home, and I came, my bad, I ain't mean to come.
Oh, you good, you good.
But I came home from school, and they played, you know, like our house was the spot, man. My grandma's house was the spot in the hood. She was always at work, house full of kids, everybody in the hood come over there. I ain't no guy, and you know, nobody tell you, stop that.
Yeah.
So,
don't say that.
Yeah. So our house was the spot, basically, and everybody was over there when I got home from school, and my homeboys, which were older than me, like 11, 12, and they had their song that they made. So we all in the living room, and they played the song, they standing up performing in front of everybody. We like, you know, I'm mesmerized. I'm in the kindergarten. These somebody that I run with every day, and they actually got a tape.
Yeah.
So I ain't say none of them at the time. But when they left, my auntie was there. And I was like, Auntie, can I start doing that with them? Can I rap with them? She was like, you gotta ask your mama. I was like, you know, that really never happened. I just started secretly writing down my own raps on my own, and they got wind of it and were like, oh man, start throwing me on their songs, giving me my little pause or whatever, and everybody used to wait on my pause. Who the little dude? He hard, you know what I'm saying? So they just gave me the courage to keep going and, you know, the drive.
Now, I also understand that you actually grew up with Young Snipe, right?
Yeah, man, Snipe grew up together.
Believe it. And we talking about Young Sniper, the Young Trojan. Shout out to the homie. Now,
shout out to them.
That leads me to a song that you actually had with Waka Flocka. Because like I say, it ain't too many artists that I get on the show that have songs with, you know, major artists, you know what I'm saying? And you definitely got songs with a lot of the hottest names in the game, like the big homie Project Pat. That's definitely a name who I've been chasing for a minute. We got to get him on the BrinkTV show. But let's talk about the Waka Flocka song, man. How did that come about?
Man, me and Flocka had a show together down here in Memphis at Club Vision.
Yeah.
Like a week prior to him making it into town, my homeboy, Reggie P, shout out to him, he was connected with them. You know, he's like a little industry dude. He be around the industry. And actually that night, he was DJing for Flocka. So about a week before Flocka came in, he let me know, Lebo, I'm gonna have Flocka, I can get you a verse, blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh yeah, let's do it. So when he did that, I don't know if I called Snipe or Snipe called me, but somehow we ended up on the phone, and I told him about it. And he was like, what? Where you at? I was in South Memphis at the time. Oh, my partner had Big Jake. We was over there doing what we do. And Snipe pulled right up to us, right up on us in the trap. And man, played the song, had the beat on the CD, played the beat. And I was like, yeah, that was it. You know, it went perfect. The beat was banging, it had a Gucci sample on the hook, it was live, it was the Flocka, you know, it was the type of music he was making at the time. So it really was a no-brainer. He came in the city a few days later, pulled right up to the studio in North Memphis, flag on by itself, him and Slim Duncan, R.I.P. to Slim Duncan. And they pulled up to the studio, he heard it. Flocka was like, man, that shit so hard. I said, I ain't gonna lie, he showed me a verse. Actually, this is on YouTube, if you go look it up. Yeah. He showed me a verse and was like, man, I had some shit for this, man. I tore it up, man. Y'all too hard, man. And he actually wrote another verse right then and there and killed it. Yeah. And then the next day, the song just started blowing, just, you know, couldn't even contain it. We didn't even have a chance to really mix the song and master it right before it started taking out.
It just blew up, just and then shortly after that, you got incarcerated.
Yeah, right after that. Like, man, wasn't even a month, it went about 30 days. Yeah. I ended up getting incarcerated, going to prison.
So, I mean, like, how did that feel? I mean, you got a song that's taking off.
Man, that's the worst, spread like the worst feeling ever in the world. I mean, I've been waiting on this moment my whole life. Since I was 5 years old. Yeah. I get grown and it comes unexpectedly on some humbug type. Yeah. And I go to jail and I gotta do this time. Yeah. And I'm gone down there for a year. And the song just blowing up, but don't nobody even know it's my song. They think it's Flocka's song, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the DJs in the city weren't helping me out, letting them know they was just playing his verse and cutting me off. And I was like, man, so that what made me get out and take it as serious. That's why I'm so serious as I am now. I feel like, man, I gotta make up for that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I got out 2011. Got on, because at the time I was always the CEO of my label, but we were pushing my group and one militia at the time, which I was a part of. But I got out, got on some solo, came with Lebo, and it's been history ever since. It's been going hard ever since.
And one thing I know about you, man, you real authentic. You get a lot of love from the streets, and I notice you get a whole lot of love from the DJs as well. Like, man, what's your formula? Because it's like you understand you gotta have these relationships with these industry folks as well as the streets to make this thing really pop, and you definitely popping. So what's your formula?
Man, I just take care of people. I treat everybody good. I treat everybody with respect. How everybody want to treat me, and then you gotta understand, like, the DJs, like, a lot of them make good money, but most of them, they don't make the money that they deserve to make. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta look out for them whenever you can. You ain't gotta just always have a wad of money for a DJ. Little simple stuff, you know what I'm saying, that matter. This $1 million worth of game I'm getting away too, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't go to a DJ in the club and ask him to play your record. You can't even buy him a drink. Give him a drink or something, you know what I'm saying? Give him a table dance if you're in the strip club or something. You know what I'm saying? Just, you gotta give a little to get a lot, basically. And I just, you know, like you said, I just build relationship with them. A lot of DJs, you know, they can call me, don't even be on no music stuff. You know, what you think about this, Lebo? What you watching the game at, man? What you smoking on? You know, so that's all, man.
And a relationship like that is priceless. So, hey, y'all make sure y'all suck up this game, man. Soak that game up, because the big homie definitely know what he's talking about. So, we talking about growing up in North Memphis. Let's talk about the Memphis scene right now, as far as music go. How you feel? Like, where we at? We on point?
I'm proud of Memphis.
Where we at?
I'm proud of Memphis, man. We on point right now. We got a lot of eyes on us, but I feel like it can be better, man. I feel like we kind of like letting the city down with, you know, a lot of the unnecessary things going on. We can show them when we really can come together and take over and be like another Atlanta, another Houston, another, you know, that's what I want to see Memphis go. Because they really, we always been popular. People really already knew that on the low, but it's just like nationally for some reason they don't know. Yeah. So by coming back to Memphis and we got the ball, we need to drop it. I feel like we need to support each other. I feel like we need to stop all the unnecessary beefing and just pull it together, man. Go and take over. Get some hundreds of millions around here, man. You know, we got a few millionaires, but not that many. Yeah. Not nearby many as supposed to be at all. With all the talent that come out of Memphis, all the good talent, all the talented producers, all the videographers, most of them out of Memphis. Yeah. They let you know what I'm saying?
And then it was kind of like what you were saying earlier. You got people like Bruno Mars coming here to record.
Yeah, because this the city of soul. Yeah. Across the whole world, everybody know this is the city of soul. You ain't gonna get no feeling. That's why you ain't gonna get no harder producers than Memphis producers. Drummer Boy, he from Memphis. You know, Jazzy Faye, that's Memphis. You ain't gonna get no harder producer than that because they got the soul. It just in them. We were born with it. It always been here since back in the way back. Every day before that. You know what I'm saying? So it just is what it is, man.
Go ahead, tell them all your social media. That way they can keep up with you, man.
Instagram _ is Lebo. I mean, nah, hold on, not underscore. Instagram it's _ Lebo. Twitter / Lebo Soprano. Facebook / Lebo Soprano. Snapchat Young Soprano 3.
Believe that, believe that. Now, of course, if it's an aspiring artist out there watching this right now and they think about giving up, what advice would you have for them?
They think about giving up?
Yeah.
Man, my advice I have for them, it all depends on what stage they in life. Because some people need to give up, to be honest with you. If you too old and you can't pay your bill, not saying actually give up, but have a plan B or something. You know, if you love to do something, you're going to always do that. So you not never really give up, but sometimes you're trying to get a plan B in motion. But if you young and you just starting out and you frustrated with it, don't worry about everything else that's going on. Don't worry about what he doing, because no two people get on the same. You never know how you're going to blow. You can walk outside and somebody to call you tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? You never know, man. Just work with what you got. Use the tools you got. Perfect your craft first. And go hard. Learn the business second. And go hard, man. Just keep pushing. Any way that you feel like you can get the up, do that.
Believe that. And most importantly, make sure you go download Sign to the Plug.
Sign to the Plug. May 30th. Well, actually today, by the time y'all see this, it's out, man. Sign to the Plug. Go get that. Spin Rilla, my mixtape, all that.
Believe that. With that being said, thanks again for coming on the show.
For sure.
Now back to more BrinkTV.
Yeah.
What's happening, everybody? Of course, it's Young Brink, host of the #1 music and entertainment TV show in Memphis and the Mid-South. Talking about BrinkTV. Now it's hot, and I can't think of a better time than to promote your business than now. So I'm gonna go ahead and invite you to the BrinkTV couch. Cause see, on the BrinkTV show, we interview rappers, singers, models, DJs, comedians, basically all forms of entertainment. Now we also interview entrepreneurs. So if you got your own business and you want to come on the show and promote your business, hey, we can make that happen. Now we also air music videos. So if your music video ain't too ratchet and it's got a radio edit, clean song, we can play it for you. Now, in addition to that, we also air television commercials. So again, if you have your own business and you got your own TV commercial, we can air it for you. Now, check us out each and every Tuesday night, Comcast Channel 31 at 9:30 p.m. For everyone who lives outside of the viewing area, or if you don't have Comcast, we also on live stream. So, hey, check us out.